Hello and welcome once again. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. I certainly am having a good time of it here myself. Talking about these really serious matters and really important matters, but matters that, when properly investigated, lead to great happiness and joy in one's life. So I hope you've taken some value so far through our first 15 episodes. This is episode 16. Today I'm going to talk about some definitions of words and what those words mean to me, what they define for me. I want to talk and clarify my usage of the terms prejudice, prescription, and presumption. I define prejudice as a learned and intuitive common sense. This kind of prejudice enables its possessors to confront and make appropriate judgments about the everyday problems of life without having to resort to a complicated analysis and a detailed dissection of everything. A proper prejudice is the ability to have in oneself a good sense about and the right and wrong of things, and to be able in accurately judging the people we meet. It helps us to make common sense value judgments about how we may best conduct ourselves through life. I think of prescription and the way that I use it as that which society forbids, which it bans. Those bans come from the traditional customs that have upbraided, shamed, and derided bad behavior. They are the laws that disallow criminal behavior and punish it. They are the societal customs that regulate behavior, the do's and don'ts. They are the societal conventions and compacts that have been given to us by the preceding generations. I define presumption and inferences that are in accord with the common experiences of humankind. I presume past behaviors and reactions to events foreshadow the future. When judiciously employing the instruments of prejudice, prescription, and presumption, people have always managed to live together in some degree of prosperity and amicability. Conservative thought has always honored and revered America's time-honored traditional prescriptions and societal conventions. Conservative thinking and conservative principles gave us our wise Constitution. Our American Constitution provides well-considered, brilliant guidelines for protecting and improving civilization. Consider how wonderful life here in America would be if we all held to the original convictions of our founders. They believed in a firm reliance upon the wisdom traditions of humanity. They held a reverence for the divine origin of hierarchy and social disposition. They held a prejudice for a classic liberal education in our youth and wise guidance for them about how they may best conduct themselves among us. They hold a conviction that all are equal in the sight of God and are subject to God's judgments, and that because of this, all people have a right to just and good laws, and all people have a right to equal rights under the law. They have a devotion to liberty, especially the personal liberties we are meant to enjoy under God's endowment to us of free will choice. They held a reverence for and a guarantee of the right to own one's own property. They believed everyone had a right to enjoy the fruits of their labors. They had a commitment for fostering opportunities and encouraging everyone to follow their dreams, refine their talents, and go as far in life as their merits and labors could take them. They had a personal commitment to personal character development and the living of a good moral life. They had an intention to bring goodness and virtue and awareness and personal presence into their daily interactions with others. Wouldn't life be great here if everyone lived their life according to those conservative principles? We would certainly see more minds engaged with thoughts about wisdom and virtue and the glorification of good character. We would be concerned about the proper ways in which we should conduct ourselves. We would not be left hesitating, skeptical, puzzled, and unresolved in moments of decision. We would render virtue into habit and pave the way to our own sublime happiness. Well, that's my dream. That was the dream of our founders. I do hope you make it your dream too. We could make it our dream together. Ah, what a happy thought. Well, that's it for today. I'll see you again on the next episode of The Facts About Life. Bye-bye.